Doesn't work very well, does it?
It's fine.
That's the worst £5 we've ever spent.
It looks nice.
I reckon I could re-engineer this, you know.
No.
Just needs a little tweak here and there.
No.
Bit of balancing.
Leave it.
Needs the base sorting out.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'll take it down the workshop.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy...
Jingle bells, jingle all. Hello, and welcome to Tweed's Garage and season's greetings to you all. We've managed to sneak down the garage. We're going to do a little bit of engineering on the old Christmas decks. So come on, let's go. I think we have an issue with balance. I think we've got a heavy point on the shaft there. I think Mary's been eating too many donkey pies and she's dragging the whole thing down to one side, so I think we need to balance it as well. So I told Mrs. Tweed it'd be a simple fix. I think it's a good excuse to use the lathe and the milling machine. Of course it is. So off we go. So we need to check supplies. We've got new thermal engines to go in, trade name candles. I've got a sort of a different mixture of glues, super glue, epoxy, something called wood adhesive, and what else have we got? A bit of the so-called wood to sort out a bit of concentricity issues we've got running with the top rotor. As you can see, it's not straight. So first thing we need to do is disassemble it. Out with the motors. Oop. I could wax lyrical about this, but we won't. Rotor assembly off, impellers off. See, look, the hole's not in the middle. What's going on? So we sort that out. And we can't get this assembly out of here. It doesn't quite move enough, even if we move the floating bearing from the top and drop it on the floor. There we go. And nativity is well stuck there. I think we might have to take the frame off to get to it. Bear with. There we go. One frame. One spinning nativity. Right, let's move that. And let's see how well balanced this assembly is, shall we? Put it in the makeshift balancing jig. I think, being fair to Mary, I don't think the three kings are helping, so we might have to do a bit of jiggling around, moving them about and try and balance them out. Right, see if we can get this apart. Oh, like that. Well, that worked. So this is our main balance issue. We've got three kings on one side and a couple of little sheep on the other, so this is the heavy side. And this isn't so bad, but it's a bit heavy around the back here. So I think we can move them opposite sides to cancel some of it out, and maybe drill a hole through the bottom of the kings just to lighten them up a bit, you know, or add a little bit of weight somewhere that's not too obvious. But the other thing that's annoying me is this is really wonky. So I think we need to pop this in the lathe, take this off, pop this in the lathe, and face them off, and then re-glue them. Oh, spotted another issue. Don't know if you can see it, but if you hold that straight, let's see if we can get you. If we hold this straight, it sort of goes in at an angle. I think we need to knock the shaft out, put a piece of wood in there, re-drill it. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Oh, one of the sheep's fallen off. Bad boy. Right, let's measure our doweling. Perfectly round, but I think about 6.5mm drill should do it. 6.5. Maybe try 6.4 for an interference fit. Right, need a 321 block, bit of masking tape so I don't get glue on it, a bit of the old super glue so we're not down the workshop too long. Put some in there, get it in place, give it a tap, and we'll just cut off the surplus. So with that piece done, we just got to sort out this hole in the end, and just face these off to try and get it so it goes back together nice and parallel. To the bat lathe. So I think you missed it. I put the new bit of wood in, tapped it in, bit of super glue, cut it off, parted it off, and just go and sand it flat, ready to drill a new hole in. There we go, all sanded off nicely. Put that back in, square up the end, see where we've got. So this is glued quite off centre. But I think if we centre drill it, drill a nice straight hole in there, the propeller assembly will be level. So we measure our shaft. So I think a 2.6 drill to do the job. There we go. So next we need to re-drill the hole nice and true through this and in the centre. Set it up on the mill. I'll use the old centre finder. Might need a longer one so we don't knock the king's heads off. There we go. You see that? Yep. And we're just going to spin it by hand so we don't burn the wood up. Just keep moving it till the readings decrease. Now increase a bit so we come back a bit. And go on the other axis. 0.02 of a millimetre, I think that'll do. go, that'll do. Right, let's reassemble it. Right, Mr. Sheep, let's put you back on with your flock. Okay, get you pointing the right way, that way. Oh, not so super glue. That goes on there. We get it square. And we got baby cheeses. Put the axle back on. I'm not going to say shaft again. They're definitely heavier on that side. Do I lighten the Three Kings? So I'm going to try and counterbalance the Three Kings with the Tree, Mary, and I've no idea who this is. Doesn't look like a Joseph to me. Right. Bit of Aphrodite for that. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Bit of glue on Mary's bottom. And set that in the vise for a minute to go off. So whilst we're waiting for the glue to dry, I'll get my paraffin fueled thermal engines ready to install. And I've got my nativity balancing weight set from all good, available from all good suppliers of nativity items. Don't let the kids lick those. Let's see how the balancing is going. And it's still those weighty kings. They must have had a good business lunch on the way to Bethlehem. Right, here we go. Let's try a middle weight. Just tape that on there for the moment. Cool, you fat kings. There we go, bigger one on. Too much. Right, start nibbling that away. You realise this is sheer madness. It would be easier to put underpants on your head, stick pencils up your nose and go wibble to prove your insanity. Still too heavy. Oh no, we broke Mary's arm. That's going to upset the balance. It's okay. Mary's okay. We have the technology to rebuild her. Right. Stop falling off. Where did we get to with my weights? There we go. I'll nip another bit off there. Snip another bit off. Still too heavy. Hang on, the shepherd's missing a shepherd's crook. Can't have that. will upset the balance. Look at that. Perfect. I reckon that'll do it. That'll do it. Right, let's get it back together. Okay, final assembly. Roughly about there. See how we're doing sideways. Yeah, roughly about there. Okay, let's glue that up. Okay, that glued. I was waiting for it to harden off a bit. We'll reinstall the engines. Here we go. Put some new engine mountings in. One. Right, now reinstall the drive turbine. And the blades. And of course I balance these off camera. Now the moment of truth. Look at Mary go! And the baby cheeses. Success. So there you go, a little Christmas video for you. Hope you enjoyed it. I've got to go back in and look after Mrs. Tweed. She's doing okay, getting better. Thanks for all your kind comments and thoughts. She really appreciates it. Yeah, so I think that'll do you until the new year. There's things coming up, more Bantam stuff. Might try and get the Riley out of the garage before the new year. I know it's a big promise, but yeah, I've got to move stuff around anyway, and there's a couple of events on New Year's Day, so I might try and get to those. And sort of a thank you all for watching this year, and a Merry Christmas to you all, and I will see you in the new year. All right, cheerio. This window's really annoying. I think I could take it down the workshop.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh! This is our main balance issue. We've got 3 wise kings.
We wish